What's going on, everybody? This video is for you if you want to figure out how to structure your offer better. Now, I'm gonna be giving you guys actionable tips and examples of what I did to actually price my high ticket offer, which I've sold numerous amounts of times for a lot of money. Now, my name is Thomason. I'm the founder at createmrr.com. I'm pretty much recapping in this channel how I've built and scaled my offer, past $15,000 in the first 4 weeks. I show you guys the funnels, the systems, everything like that. So with that being said, that's kind of how I run things. That's kind of who I am. But more importantly, if you have an offer or if you have a pricing structure that you are not yet satisfied with, like you don't know exactly where to take it, high ticket, low ticket, kind of mid ticket, I'm gonna give you guys some actionable steps. So the first thing I would do to kind of get straight into the value here is if you have a high ticket service, you have to package it in a way to where you're closing a much larger gap than the sort of mechanisms that you're using. So let me give you guys a really good example here. A lot of marketing agencies will charge high ticket, right? A lot of marketing agencies will say, look, we're gonna solve one problem. We're just gonna get you traffic. And we're gonna solve that problem by running paid ads for you. So it's a one problem and one solution mechanism. So it's kind of what I like to call a 1-1 offer. You just solve one problem with one simple mechanism. And so at any point in time, you can easily be replaced because, if your client finds another marketing agency who does it for cheaper, your prices are no longer justified because you solve the same problem that the other marketing agency down the road solves. So there's no unique value prop. There's no reason for your clients to basically say yes to you. And you're pretty much only selling the offer if you're not commoditized. Now, here's how I sell my offer. And here's how I position my offer. Then I'll get into pricing in a second, but I want you guys to understand that it comes down to the difficulty of the problem that you solve, write that down, in conjunction with the ability for you to be replaced as well as the need in the market for you. So you could solve a really difficult problem, right? But if the market doesn't need it, it doesn't matter. So for instance, I could solve a very specific problem, like how to, have your cat lose 50 pounds in 20 days, or how to have your cat lose 50 pounds in 2 months or 3 months, right? That sounds like a pretty difficult problem, right? Now, a lot of people may not know how to go about doing that, but guess what? It's not really in demand. That's not really a crazy need or a crazy want. So with that being said, how I would kind of structure my offer, sorry, the camera is super foggy. I don't know why, super muggy. But basically you wanna do it to where how easily are you going to be replaced? So for me, what I do is we help agency and B2B business owners actually go from churn and burn. Let me walk over here to the light so it can be probably a little bit better. We help agencies go from, like struggling with client churn 24/7 to adding $20,000 in new monthly recurring revenue to their offer in 60 days. And so a lot of you guys might be asking, like, well, how do you go about doing that? How do you go about adding monthly recurring revenue? How do you go about doing everything like that all entails? And what it really comes down to is I'm solving a bigger problem. So what we do for our clients is we just don't have a one problem, one issue sort of offer. We have an offer to where we'll run the paid ads for you. We'll help you with the scripting. We'll help you with the ideation. We'll obviously help you with the running. And then we'll do everything from turning the eyeballs into leads, then into closed deals. So we build out mechanisms like newsletters. We show you exactly how to utilize email, follow-ups, Instagram, YouTube, everything like that until you pretty much sign the client. So our service is like, it's all encompassing. It's not just we're gonna get you X amount of booked appointments and X amount of days. It's like we're gonna do XYZ to get you 20K plus. The freaking lens is crazy, bro. It's actually really annoying me. But that's an all-encompassing problem. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm taking an issue, so client acquisition, people need more clients, and I'm packaging it into a high ticket offer to where I'm saying, look, I'm gonna help you go from here, $6,000, $10,000 a month, wherever you're at, to adding $20,000 in new MRR to your offer in 60 days, and I give you guys a time frame. And so what that does is it shows, okay, cool, I'm just not running the paid ads for you. Rather, I'm building out the system that will get you this, revenue mark, which you guarantee or you get your entire money back. We built out the entire system, including paid ads, to get you to the desired outcome, which is an extra $20,000 in new monthly recurring revenue. That way you have more stability and predictability to your business. And so a lot of common misconceptions here are like, what if I just solve a problem and then I can get paid more? It's like, the problem has to be a very difficult problem. The problem has to be something that you're not easily replaceable. So it's something that you simply can't be replaced on. It is super muggy out here, so I'm trying to fix this. You basically just do not want to be replaced. And so that's kind of been the easiest way that I've found to actually have these problems, solve these problems, and have an all-encompassing offer that you can actually charge high ticket for. And I feel like that's where a lot of people actually go wrong with it. So with that being said, that's kind of how I would price your offer. That's kind of how I would do things. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I price my offer. That's how I would do things. And that's how I would sort of position it in the marketplace. You want to have it all encompassing. You want to actually be able to solve multiple problems and then sell one solution. And then you want to do it in a way to where you can't be replaced. Your competition pretty much shouldn't even bat an eye at you if you do a good job of it. So you guys can literally just look at my offer, copy components of it, see what I do good, see what I do bad, then kind of go from there. If this video helped, I'd probably price it at a very high ticket rate. If you are simply charging the entire solution, I have no problem charging, if you're charging 2, 3, 4, 5K, that's solid, especially if you solve multiple different problems. If you're just charging 1K, it's gonna be super hard with margins, especially if you're running ads. So I'd say if you're having a full gap solution, you can charge high ticket, 2, 3, 4K. Your market is always gonna have a cap. So in other words, you gotta get in front of more prospects and you gotta talk to more people, because what you'll realize is that the more prospects that you actually talk to, the more objections that you face, and then you'll have sort of a price cushion of where you really feel safe actually pitching. And for me, that's kind of around the 2 to 4K mark. So what I figured out is I faced a lot of resistance pitching the 5 or 6K, and then I faced little resistance charging, $1,000, $2,000. So the sweet spot for my offer for what I do is $2,000 to $4,000. So that's kind of where we're at. So that's kind of a little background for you guys. It's a little bit game, but in all reality, the market is gonna be the true king here. I can only help you out, but the market is gonna tell you whether or not your price and your service is too much or too little. So with that being said, you guys got to get on more sales calls, run those paid ads, talk to more people, talk to more business owners, see what price point you kind of have to be at, and then structure your offer in a way that you just cannot be replaced. All right, that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.